Everyone, this is Justin Recla, the host of Incorporating SuperPowers, and today we've got a treat for you. Today, we're going to be talking about something that most guys, I don't think, spend a lot of time talking about, but it's extremely important in the business world. And today, we're going to be talking about how you can enhance your confidence by embracing your essence. And my guest today is Patsy Sanders. She is absolutely magic. She is super high energy, and she's got a gift that I don't think a lot of people realize what she does and how she helps people focus on the area that she focuses on. I don't think they realize how much of a time suck and an energy suck that this specific topic is. So, Patsy, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Justin. It's always delightful to be with you.
This is a conversation that I think a lot of people know it's there, but they don't want to look at it, right? And it's the conversation, folks, of your closet.
Yep.
Of what's in your closet. Now, so Patsy, tell us a little bit about what does it mean by embracing your essence? Tell us more about that.
Well, we're all born with natural gifts and traits that we show up in the world already, that we have, right? And so that's who we are, right? And a lot of people dress because the fashion industry says this is what you should wear. I find over half my clients hate to shop, and it's because the latest statistic is so right on, and we only wear about 25% of the clothes in our closet. So I help people understand who they are, why they love just that little bit, and why they're not wearing all of those other clothes. And we shop for a myriad of reasons. One, we're going to an event, we have to have something new. Two, oh, it's on sale, I'm sure I'll wear it, especially women. I'll wear it sometime. And then three, out of emotion. Women are shoppers for happy, sad, lonely, whatever. Most men, when I work with the men in my group, they usually will step into it because they want to be successful. Professional people, especially men, will invest in their success. Women have to have an excuse. And I find it fascinating, right? Men will step into it. They know they want to be successful and they go for it. So they don't question it. And so I think a lot of people, when they understand who they are and how they want to show up in the world, then they can be comfortable and in their own confidence. So I say to people, I empower people to be seen as their most confident, beautiful, handsome selves from head to toe and inside out, because I do total transformations. From hair, I've been a hairdresser for 49 years, so from hair to toe. So when you get done work with me, you know exactly who you are, and you have an idea of how to start your journey in your own transformation. So it's really fun. It should be fun, and most people think it's fun.
Well, it is, and this is why, when you and I met at CEO Space, it was there was such I just immediately got you. I immediately understood you and the power that you have, because it took me so long to get to that point, right? Actually, I followed Tonia's lead on clothes and what to wear, and we were just talking before the show about what you see. This is what I wear. Right, I wear a simple black T-shirt. Right, it highlights the beard. Right, but it's simple. It's easy. It keeps it confident. I've got folks. I've got 7 of these shirts in my closet. I don't have to think. I've got 3 pairs of jeans, 2 pairs of slacks, and 3 pairs of shorts. That's it. That's my wardrobe. Right. I don't have to think, because I know that I look good in it. I feel confident in it. I don't have to think about what am I going to wear. Steve Jobs did the same thing, right? He wore pretty much the same thing. Einstein had 7 outfits, very simple, right? For me, it takes up a lot of brain space, and black is simple. It's confident. It keeps me strong. But you're right. How many people? I mean, folks, if you're listening to this show, how many of the clothes in your in your closet, your wardrobe, how many of those shirts, jeans, shoes do you not wear? So how do you help people get through that, Patsy?
Well, first of all, we have a one-on-one, and we do a Zoom call, and we just talk about who are they? What are their gifts they're coming into the world with anyway. So in my work, I have a 5-step system I use, and we use the elements: air, water, fire, and earth. So each one has an energetic quality to it. So, fabric and clothing and colors has energy. And it's true that you only have one chance to make a good first impression. So if you're aligned with your own energetic energy and your colors, people see you right away and they get you. Like, they don't have to work hard to meet you and to energetically connect with you. So that's what I help people do, is find that out. Who are you? Then we drape you in the fabrics that really make you stand out. And they say that your eyes are the window to your soul. And as soon as I see you in the right colors, you just light up. And so then I know that's what your basic element is. And so we have a color palette we give you, and a booklet that explains how to use those energetic qualities. What colors do you want to wear? What kind of message do you want to give? I have dynamic, which is a teal color. And so that means I want to show up today. I want it to be seen. Some days I might just want to be mellow and I'll wear tranquil. So you get to choose the message you're giving to people every day just by how you're showing up and how you dress.
I absolutely love that, because, in the superpower arena, we talk about energy all the time. We talk about frequencies all the time. I mean, it's essentially the foundation for everything superpowers is that vibrational level, and it has such a huge impact on business. So I want to examine something here, because one of the things that we see in businesses, and what we like to do on the show here is we like to call out the elephant in the room. And so you're in what I would say the fashion industry. You're in the design industry. What's the biggest lie? What's the elephant in the room that you're seeing other people do that just doesn't resonate with people? That's really just, it's that one little thing that everybody can see, knows, and understands, but nobody's really calling it out. What is that one thing that just goes, this is not right? What is that you're seeing in your industry?
I think most image consultants and personal stylists dress you in the latest fashion, and so you always look in style and look fashionable. That's not the work I do. I want you to dress who you are. And if you're a water, you may be casual, you may be mellow, you may want to go with the flow. You don't want bright colors. You don't want to wear black, because if you wear black and it's not your element, it's kind of like you're hiding. So I find the biggest lie is that tells every woman they should have a little black dress. And I ask them, why do you want to look like everybody else? Because you're hiding. And I want people to see you, because if we see you, then I can connect. You're like a gift to the world. When you get dressed in your essence, then people can connect with you. They want to connect with you. So I don't take you shopping to the latest stores. I take you to the consignment stores to get you started. Then we go shopping we find the right stores that fit, your budget and your style. And that's that's what makes me different, is I don't just take you out and put you in brand new clothes. That may not be who you are. Like you're laid back, kick back. You want simplicity in your life, right? I would probably put you in navy blue instead of black because of your beautiful eye color, but it works the same. They say, the fashion industry says this: you only look thin if you wear black. That's the elephant in the room. That's a lie, because any dark color in your palette does the same thing, because dark sets back, light brings out. That's the biggest lie out in the industry today, is like, yeah. So let me tell you the two colors everybody can wear: teal and eggplant. Eggplant is now taken over black. It's replacing black for a lot of women that like that dark color tone. And for men, they look very dignified in it. So teal and eggplant are the two anybody can wear.
Nice. So now eggplant, I'm assuming, is like a dark purple.
It's a purple wine color mixed. So it's not purple, and wine is another close to that. So the dark kind of Bordeaux kind of color that lets people see you. It still gives you that, professional look, which is a power look, but people can connect with you.
This is, and folks, recognize that colors have a frequency. There's an energy to the colors, and aligning yourself with the proper color, the proper style, is going to help you literally enhance your confidence.
Absolutely.
by embracing that essence of yourself. And that's what we've been talking about today. Our guest is Patsy Sanders. She's an image consultant. She's been in the industry for quite some time. She's absolutely magical. Patsy, where can people go find more information about you?
Well, you can go to my website, www.embracingyouresssence.com.
Fantastic. And when we get back, we're going to dive into this a little bit more. I want to explore some of this as far as the complexities from a guy's mindset of
Great.
what that looks like. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsor, Crypto Wealth Coach. We'll be right back.
Are you an entrepreneur who speaks at conferences? Have you attended a conference and seen someone on stage you know is guilty of bad business practices? If you want to stand out from the crowd and give your prospective clients peace of mind, then make sure your business is in the Clear Directory. All of our members operate in transparency and are screened annually for frauds and scams. Stand out from the crowd and get in the Clear Directory. Visit clearbusinessdirectory.com/join to sign up today.
Welcome back to Incorporating SuperPowers. I am your host, Justin Recla. We're talking today with Patsy Sanders about embracing or enhancing your confidence by embracing your essence. And I know this is a conversation that a lot of guys don't like to examine. I know that I know the women listening to this are probably going to get it. They're going to go, "Yep, got it, understand, click." They're gonna want to bring you on and like, "Hey, can you come in, do a Zoom session with me and help me clean out my closet?" For guys, I think there's a little bit more. We have a little bit more resistance to this kind of conversation, right? Because of the perceived concept of masculinity and clothes and whatnot. And we're, most guys are like, just give me a shirt, just give me this or whatnot. And they don't think a lot about what they're wearing or why they're wearing or whatnot. Oftentimes I go out and I see guys walking around that they're portraying themselves in a particular way, and I'm going, did they look in a mirror? Are they not seeing it? And I think that's a big thing for guys, is that we don't often see it, because we see in ourselves, we know who we are, but we don't necessarily see how it projects. So how do you work with guys that are in resistance to wanting to go shopping? Because I know guys don't like to shop. I don't like to shop. I do everything online. If it doesn't fit, I send it back, right? Type of thing. So how would a guy in business get over that fear of shopping to really start replacing the things in their closet so they can start being more who they're meant to be?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that there's a proven statistic out lately that is about people make 20% more working with a personal stylist. So for men, it's more about being successful. It's about if you're looking more successful, you're going to make more money. And people assume you're the expert when you look and dress like you've got it all together. Maybe you're perceived whatever, but truly men just want simplicity. They don't want it to be complicated, and it doesn't have to be. And so I think that men don't think it's that important, but it really is. It's so important when people see you and connect with you, in business especially. And there's a part of the confidence that comes in that you don't know you don't have when you know exactly how to dress and show up and give the right message. For instance, you'll see the president wearing a red tie. Power. That's a power color, right? Not everybody looks good in a red tie, right? But I know you can wear an eggplant tie, do you know what I mean? And still have that power look. So I think it's educating men of what to wear. Men are much easier to shop with and help them get started, because they don't require as many clothes as women do, right? So it isn't as hard as you think. I also work with a lady that does J. Hilburn clothing, men's clothier, and she absolutely is fabulous because she'll measure every piece of your body, and when you order something from her, everything fits to a T. That's another thing. People have different size, shapes, and bodies. It is hard sometimes to find the right clothes. If you're bigger, you have to find certain, stores that will carry you. If you're tall and skinny, man, it's hard to find long pants. So it really is, the frustrating part is like, where do I shop to get my clothes? If you're an average person, great, maybe you can walk into Macy's and get something. But not all of us are. Even women, we struggle with a lot of our size, and where do we buy those right things? So I think for men, it's much simpler. And so when I work with men, I always take Jan with me, because I want them to know they have this option. Even jeans and casual shirts, they will know exactly. So they don't have to have as many clothes in their closet, but everything fits to a T. That's important.
I think that's I think you hit it on the head there. Is that I think part of the reason why people I know, guys especially, I mean, this is the way I used to be, will have so much stuff in their closet is that you go out, you're like, oh, I'll see that, you put it, and you don't try it on, you get home, or maybe you try it on, you're like, okay, yeah, this might work, this might not, and then it just stays in your closet,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
And
That's what happens.
and what I like about your approach is that you bring somebody along who does the measurements. And I know as a guy, because I'm a big dude, right? I'm very long in the torso. So
Yeah,
finding shirts that fit right are hit and miss. That's why when I find a shirt, I buy 7 of them.
yeah, the right brand.
Yeah.
Finding the right brand that fits your body type. Yeah, and that's what I help
So
people do.
that's so important. This is a topic that I think that not a lot of people think about from an energetic perspective of how you look. I mean, we've all experienced it, right? Whether it been you got dressed up for prom and you felt great, or you went out to the Emmys and you felt great, you felt empowered, whatever it was. At some point in your life, you've had that experience of like, damn, I look good,
That's right.
right? And that has a huge impact, especially in business, because the way you look makes you feel good, even if you yourself are confident in who you are, knowing that you look good, knowing that when somebody sees you, they're going to see what you're projecting from the inside out, and it's represented in your physical presence as well. It does attract more, and I know for a guy, being a guy, that's important for us, because we don't like to be, like you said, we're fairly simple when it comes to how we dress, right?
Mhm.
We don't like to
Yeah.
overcomplicate things. So I want to ask you a question here. Okay. So how important is it then on how much money you actually spend on the outfit?
See, you know what? It's really not even the clothing you're wearing. It's who you're being and what you're wearing that attracts people. So I say fashion's not a look, size, name brand, or a price tag. I can have somebody look fabulous and take them to Ross. I can also take somebody to Nordstrom and get them to look amazing. But it's their perception of what they want to wear that makes them feel good. So it's really about who you're being and what you're wearing. I'm not out to change people's image. I'm trying to help people be seen and be authentic, be themselves. You know, Brene Brown said, authenticity is the daily practice of letting go of who you think you should be and embracing who you are. And I just help people embrace who they are from the inside out. So when they walk out the door, they know the message you're going to give, and they can be confident and just feel good about who they are. Then they have all the energy that they can give out to their clients in the world. You're not thinking about you anymore. It's so liberating to feel so good.
This is this yeah, I'm so glad you said that, because yeah, I love the fact that it's not how much money you put on into it.
No.
Absolutely. If you got the budget, you want to spend $3,000 on shoes, knock yourself out, right? But you can still spend $3,000 on shoes and still feel shitty about yourself,
Yes, you can.
right? Probably
Yeah.
because you spent $3,000 on shoes. But it's that concept of how much money you spend on the outfit doesn't really matter. It's who you are and how you feel and who you are when you're showing up on that. And I absolutely love that you address it from that place, because I think there's a lot of image consultants out there that will focus on that. Well, we've got to go. You got a $500 wardrobe. We got to go get you a $5,000 wardrobe, and they focus on that. And I think it's just the wrong energy, and that's what I love about what you do is you bring that to the forefront. I mean, when I first met you, I saw you walk in and you had your hair done up the way that you do, and it's like I'm like, boom, this is a woman who gets it. This is a woman who's willing to be brave and help others step into their confidence. So that's one of the things I love most about what you do. So, Patsy, this has been a fun conversation. Where can people go find more information about you?
They can go to my website at embracingyouressence.com. The other thing that I want to say is that I have more I am now training people to do the same kind of work I do because I think it's so big. So I have a training program. So if somebody's out there that loves fashion and is a diva and would like to maybe step and do something unique and different that nobody else is doing, it'd be great. I also like working with coaches. I love to come alongside a coach that's already got the client, and I'm kind of the finishing piece that helps put that client in such a way that they're out there rocking it from the inside out, head to toe. And so they work on the heart and the mind, and I can do the outside. So I find that there's so many possibilities to be able to I really want to find the best way to help as many people as possible.
No, I love it. I absolutely love it. And folks, if you're listening to this and you have an eye for fashion and what Patsy's been saying resonates, and you want to get trained up in her processes and her systems, I highly recommend that you take a look at what Patsy's doing, what she has to offer, and maybe it's joining forces with Patsy. And now you go out and you go hit more people, and because I think the world needs more of that. We need more confidence. We need more people to be more confident in who they are in everyday life as well as in business. So it is super, super important. Patsy, again, this has been an absolute blast. Can you give our listeners one more time where they can go find you?
You go to embracingyouressence.com.
Fantastic. And that link, folks, will be down below. Until next time, make sure you go out there, continue to incorporate your superpowers, including what you have in your closet. It's important. And remember, it's not about what you spin, but rather it's who you are on the inside. And you get there by unlocking your superpower. So thanks for joining us and listening next time. And Patsy, thank you again. Appreciate you being here.
It's been great. Thanks, Justin.
All right. Bye-bye.